Good afternoon, Crusaders. How you guys doing today? I did not intend to have a principal check-in today on Good Friday. However, I really did feel bad about the technical issues that I was having on Wednesday, and I just felt kind of guided and moved that I should check in with you guys briefly today. So I just want to do a really quick devotion, and I will also include in the email where I send this link. I will include a copy of the schedule that I'd emailed out on Wednesday when I sent out my principal lunchtime check-in link, and just as a reminder for what next week is looking like with Tuesday and Wednesday. This midweek we had decided to make those staff development, staff preparation days, so teachers can get the next 3 weeks worth of work together. Also, some training is needed with our 3rd through 8th grade teachers in regards to Google Classroom and how we're going to be utilizing that. So there will not be new work on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. As a family, you have the ability to catch up on work or do some independent reading, spend some time as a family. Preferably it'll be a little bit nice out, and maybe you'd have a couple of days of a respite. But from us, you won't have any work Tuesday or Wednesday, any new work. Next Thursday, that would be the 16th, I believe, the 16th. We will be having our contactless homework pickup at the office portico like we did 3 weeks ago. That'll be from 9 to 11 a.m. So if your teachers are having you pick up some work, which I believe most are, then we prayerfully hope that you can set up some time so you can swing by, and we would put that either in the back of your car or in back seat. You just roll down a window, we throw it in, open up the back hatch or the trunk, we'd put it in, and you'd be on your way. I will encourage you that if you're coming to pick up homework on Thursday, I'd encourage you to seek out any library books that might be at home. And you can bring those with, if you're coming to pick up homework, you can bring those with, and we'll have a bin that you'll be able to drop those in as well. So you can check to see if you have those. If you don't have to come pick up homework, please don't come to just drop off the library book. We'll figure that out, okay? So devotionally today, been really just reflecting and thinking on Good Friday and the crucifixion of Jesus, and truly, what that means in regards to Jesus dying on the cross for us, in place of us, in place of our sinful nature, and trying to make that just real and tangible for me. And as I try to maybe explain it to my boys, that the sins that I'm wrestling with, those things that I can't kick, the bad habits, the lack of self-control moments, today is really, of all days, more so than even January 1st, is a day where I really need to think I need to take those things and nail it to the cross. And if I really want to get rid of those bad habits and live more godly, then I need to do that, because that's where Christ went for me. However, I have to be willing to turn those things over, and I have to be willing to trust, and I have to be willing to believe that come Easter morning, when Jesus has risen and he has defeated death and the tomb was empty, that I have to believe that if I trust in him, that I am forgiven for those sins, that he has taken those and he's wiped those clean for me. That's just, it's difficult for me at times to just really put that into practice. I self-guilt a lot, I beat myself up a lot, and so that is something that I have to keep very, very visual and very forthright in my mind, that as I try to lead a godly life and walk as a Christian, that I have to turn those sins over, be cognizant of those, and trust that as I bring those to the cross, that the cross that Christ died on for me, that those sins, he took those from me, and he took the guilt that came with that, and I have to trust in that as I ask him for forgiveness on a regular basis, and I bring those things to him, that I truly am forgiven, as I consciously seek to lead a life that is God-pleasing and that follows the footsteps of Jesus. So I encourage you that if you're really struggling with things and struggling with bad habits, um, forms of addiction or sin, that today on Good Friday you visually think of yourself nailing them to a cross and trusting that as Christ overcame death, that he allows you to overcome those things that sometimes probably seem like you just can't. So I pray that your Easter weekend be blessed. It'll be different, but I pray that the meaning of it is something that resonates with you, and that you still, as a family, as a immediate family, have a way to celebrate that. If you don't have a church family, I encourage you to check out Cross, as there'll be live streaming services. Um, just find a way to get into God's Word and to worship, albeit live stream. Find a way to get into worship this weekend. Like I said, we'll be kind of off through Monday. Starting up Tuesday will be staff development days. Third to eighth grade families, you'll be checking for an email on Tuesday where instructions regarding your Cross Gmail account, where that information will be sent to you, and the steps that you are encouraged to follow will be included in that as well. So I just pray that you guys have a great weekend. Let's all enjoy some rest, and we'll get back to it here next week. And as we continue to remote learn, we'll continue to grow in this, and we continually want to work to make it the best experience that we possibly can based on the circumstances. And please continue to give us feedback and stay in the loop. You guys take care, and have a blessed Easter. Bye-bye.